My name is Josie Gomez. This is my presentation for my Psychology 240 class. Today is April 25th, 2020. First and foremost, I did do my presentation on psychological constructs. Some psychological constructs I'm going to talk about and apply to my life are parenting styles, attachment, puberty, storm/stress, grandparents' role in life, and work life. A psychological construct, also known as a hypothetical construct, is a tool that's used to have a deeper understanding of human behavior. When I looked up the definition, Wikipedia added that, quote, "A construct derives its scientific value from the shared meaning it represents for different people." My first topic, parenting styles. A parenting style is a psychological construct representing standard strategies that parents use in their child rearing. The quality of parenting can be more essential than the quantity of time spent with the child. Parenting styles are the representation of how parents respond to and make demands on their children. I chose this topic because I felt it was relevant because the parenting style and relationship that I have with my parents, I don't think is very traditional because I live and was raised by my grandmother. So I thought that's why I would include this, and I think that now more than it has been in the past, I think it's a lot more common for people to be in the same situation as me. The second topic that I wanted to talk about was attachment. Attachment is a deep and enduring emotional bond that connects one person to another across time and space. Attachment does not have to be reciprocal, and attachment theory explains how the parent-child relationship emerges and influences subsequent development. I included this because when I think about attachment, I think, of course, of my parents and my grandparents and family, but I also think of friends and pets and people who you have had relationships outside of family. My next topic is puberty, and as you can see, I provided some pictures of when I was 13 years old. Puberty is the period of several years in which rapid physical growth and psychological changes occur, culminating in sexual maturity. While the sequence of physical changes in puberty is predictable, the onset pace of puberty varies widely. I included this because I think myself, like many other people, did not get the resources that they needed during the time that they were going through this. I think that public schools and even charter schools need to have more of an outlet and a safe space for kids, to ask the questions that they want to and need to ask. My next topic is storm and stress. This can be whether it's work-related, personal, physical. Storm and stress was a phrase coined by psychologist G. Stanley Hall to refer to the period of adolescence as a time of turmoil and difficulty. The concept of storm and stress is comprised of the three key elements: conflict with parents and authority figures, mood disruptions, and risky behavior. So I feel like this is appropriate to follow the puberty slide because I know I went through a lot of storm and stress, especially during that time when your emotions and your body and everything is just crazy. My next topic is grandparents' role in life because, as I said before, my Grandparents, especially my grandmother, are very important to me, being that they raised me. It's also called the grandparenting role. Grandparent is a term generally used to refer to one's ancestor. The term is used to describe them as caring, having a lot of kindness, preservation of the family values. Scholar lacks the consensus on the definition of the grandparenting role, but we can all agree that the role can be enacted in a variety of ways. A lot of people have different connections with their grandparents, whether you're super close to them or not. But yeah, I included this because my grandparents' role in my life was very significant to me growing up. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about work life. Work and family are considered the primary domains in a person's life. Work-life or work-family balance refers to the extent to which an individual is able to meet the often competing demands associated with work and non-work roles. I put this in the slideshow because I think that me getting a job and working has benefited me. I've had a very positive experience with working. I've worked at Target for the past 2 years, and my job makes me be a lot more social than I think I used to be. I used to be a lot more introverted and shy, and since I've had this job, I've learned to really get out of my comfort zone. I'm a lot more confident in myself, talking to people. I used to never be able to go up to a person and talk, and now I feel confident enough to talk to anyone who will listen. So this was my presentation, and I hope y'all liked it. That's it.